Hello everyone, this is Gamer Explosion here. We're about like 5 minutes away from the actual direct that will begin shortly. And you can probably tell by the look on my face that I am pretty tired. I woke up literally an hour ago just to get ready to record this direct. And I was worried I wasn't going to wake up in time for it because I've been sleeping in lately, but I actually managed to get up this morning and get ready for this video. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what they have to show here. Yeah, let's just get on with it. Alright, timer starting. Let's go. Three, two, one. Okay. Just probably shut the stream quality. Oh,
Deep
all
in
right.
space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this
This is a
two-player co-op adventure.
Oh, so it's another
You'll need a few
co-op
tools to
campaign.
survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a
I
path
like the
forward.
style of this. I'm not huge into anime in
The
general,
liquid
but
launcher blasts water to
I will say
activate
this is pretty cool.
mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
I never actually used the game share
Can
feature.
these two brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
So it's exclusive. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
That game looked nice, but also
A new
looked
Captain
rough.
Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
I never heard of this.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
I
A
mean,
life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
is this like Dino Crisis?
If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over. Fighting is not an option.
It didn't even
so
look like it
quick
hit
thinking
her.
and decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns. And
If
find
this is
the best
Dino
route
Crisis,
to
I would be
make your
surprised.
escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some friends that's gonna screw with you.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit.
Oh, I forgot this game.
Build, and conquer in this massive
Valheim,
survival
yeah.
game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, Go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Find your way forward in these games. Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic.
Switch 2 update?
Slash through this 2D action
I didn't
adventure
feel like it really
platformer,
needs
now
a
with
Switch 2
enhanced
update. It
visuals
runs.
and improved frame rates
It
on
plays
Nintendo
perfectly
Switch 2.
on the Switch 1.
Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and
But
heroes when
Not bad though.
Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
Yes. I don't have to pay for it.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face
I
off
don't know if
every
it's
4
just the
years in the
stream's
International
quality,
Cup tournament.
but
Or play with
some
friends
of it
locally
looks kinda
or
fuzzy
online
and
to
blurry
prove who's at the top
sometimes.
of their game.
but
Experience
I'm not gonna be
the
quick to
excitement of
judge.
soccer
So
and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change.
this game looks
You
great.
can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning
Oh, it's
time
not like
will
any other
soon
RPG
begin.
I know.
The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system June 18th.
I'm definitely gonna give this game a try.
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
This is crazy for me to say.
Unknown Journey
The last time I
continues.
played a Bomberman game
The second entry in the
was
Final Fantasy
live
VII
on the
Remake
360.
series is
That was the
coming to
last time I
Nintendo
played
Switch
it.
2.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth?
I just saw a cat.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Didn't the original Final Fantasy VII come to the Switch 2 already? Not the original, but the remake version.
Vitals.
Probably. I don't know.
Awakening subject.
This one I'm
Investigating a
keeping
lunar
my eyes
research
on.
station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called of Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey? Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yes, let's go. I can test it out.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
I am very interested in that game.
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Oh, this is the
Become
new
a
Turok
legendary
game.
Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and
Yeah,
special
Turok was
abilities
always meant
to
for first
devastate
person.
foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirasaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and
Oh.
reshape the terrain to expand the range of your
So
exploration. Then,
it's a
take on
Metroidvania style
dangerous
game.
enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
Oh, so wait, huh? It changes from 2D to 3D?
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time
Interesting.
with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One
Nah,
day,
I don't care about
a powerful
Digimon.
blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past with over 450 Digimon to collect Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
Nice
Switch
options,
systems
but they're not as better
July
as
10th.
Metroid Prime 4
Pre-orders
did,
begin later today
where
on
it was
Nintendo eShop.
4K at 60
Adventure
frames,
set high in the sky
and then
is
1080 with
soaring in.
120.
Form
So
your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th. The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
I've heard great things about
Your
this
monster
franchise.
allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a
Monsties,
ceremony
I love
called
that.
the Rite of
I
Channeling.
love that.
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
What is this? Is this Ridge Racer?
Rave Racer, published by Namco.
Rave
in
Racer?
1995,
I never heard of
leads into
this.
the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
Huh. This looks
Aim
pretty
for
cool,
first
actually.
place in a race against your rivals.
I saw the Namco car and I was like,
And
is this Ridge Racer?
Get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon. Sonic Wings Special.
That looks pretty cool.
And more will be released over time. The
Why?
first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders
That was a
and
PlayStation
Ninja
game.
Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword
Huh.
of Chaos.
Interesting.
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
That's interesting. A cool Borders game on Nintendo. I heard about this one. I heard about that one too. Switch 2 edition of this freaking game. Oh my god.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding? Let's make some noise. We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of this game at this point.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
What did it do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm excited for this
Resident
game.
Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be
The
available
same day?
the same day. Horror-filled
Let's go.
excitement awaits whether you play these games or
Gold
Resident
Edition
Evil
too.
Requiem
That means
first.
they'll have the DLC.
Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace
Oh
and
my
Leon
God.
will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
実をならゲームチャットあれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
I'll be surprised to bring Fallout here.
Dwellers, welcome home.
Immediately.
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
As soon as I say that.
Shoot, build, and create alliances.
I mean, I
to
think it
reshape
was
the
possible.
wastelands and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit
Does
your
look a little
playstyle.
bit rough, I'll say that.
Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition
this
to
on the
base
Switch
game,
2 only,
experience
or is this
6
on Switch
official
1
expansions
as
and over
well?
150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The year is 1937. Sinister
Oh.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power. And
I've yet
only
to play
one
this
person
game,
can
but I really
stop
want to
them.
play it.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond, use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
That's a
Adventure
lot of
calls when
guns.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
and fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year. We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Well, that was it. And that was the Nintendo Direct this month. It was pretty good. I thought it was not bad. There were some things I was excited about. I thought the first game looked pretty good. A co-op game where you're trying to save the world from another asteroid. I think that's what they mentioned. And obviously, Resident Evil 9. I'm excited about that one. Pragmata. That one's cool. Indiana Jones coming to Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty cool. Like, I'm most likely going to try that out. I'm going to download the demo for Pragmata too. But some other things I wasn't really excited about. The Fallout 4 like trailer. There were just some things that in that game that looked rough. And I'm not trying to be a little too mean about it, but there were just some things that I noticed that didn't look that great. But who knows really? It's just a trailer. Once it actually comes out, it might actually look pretty good. Yeah, and there was mostly just some anime style video games that I don't care about anime things that much, or mostly at all. Hollow Knight 1 getting a Switch 2 upgrade for free is pretty dang cool. Although I didn't feel like it needs a Switch 2 upgrade because the game works great on Switch 1 as it is, and it still works fine on Switch 2 as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I noticed one thing in Resident Evil 9 is that when she picked up the herb, you can just see it, a little bit of pixels on the herb, which is not to nitpick. It's just a little thing I noticed and I thought was funny. and Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I never played Oblivion. I heard the remaster is really good, so I might give it a try eventually. But yeah, that's really it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna call it off from here. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.